Guys, we're continuing the Catan ranked placement series. This is game 5 of 10 needed to get our ranked score in Catan. Games 1, 2, 3, and 4 are up on YouTube if you would like to enjoy them after this one. This game, I think it's kind of an important lesson in flying under the radar, not having the scariest setup, and kind of not really doing too much to paint yourself as an enemy of the board so that you can kind of creep in to find a win condition. I liked it, and I kind of liked some of the strategy that we used in it as well, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video. All right, second pick, game number 5 of the placements. What are our lovely positions? We got a 9, 5, 10. Looks like it's the highest producing hex setup. 2 6 stones. Interesting. It's almost worth taking this 963 or 926 due to the fact that there is pretty good wheat around the board. 2 4 pips, 1 3 pip. That's the second best sheep. You can all wheat sheep very easily with that setup. And then you have the opportunity to go here as your second position. And then you have like the ability to connect roads. So maybe you go here, point that way, here, point that way, and then you can connect your roads for a potential longest road snap if you get the right dev cards. What's the other options that you have on the board? You have a 6 5 11 here, where you could probably build over to this 3-1 port and get yourself on the 9 wheat. That's the strongest stone in the game, brick in the game, and it would make everyone else's life a bit of a misery. And then your second placement you're looking for is kind of this 4 10 8, really, isn't it? That likely will get eaten up by blue or red, black or red, before you get your position. What's the probability that someone goes here? It feels so low to me. So to me, I'm thinking like, what's the chance I have to get my ideal second placement? And my ideal second placement is here or here, regardless of which position I go first. I think these are my ideal second placements, or here. Right, but I would rather have the 8. You could also go here and point left. I don't know, man. I'm going to stick to what my gut is telling me. Why isn't 10 4 8 your first option? I think because this stone is in the bottom right of the map, so it makes it yours. It's your stone for the rest of the game. This stone here, this ore, is going to get surrounded pretty quickly on these next 2 turns, meaning that there's going to be a lot of people there, making it a very high value block. If someone wants to block my ore, they have to block it because they want to limit me, right? And me alone. And sometimes people don't want to do that. They don't want to just block just me. So my thought here is that by getting this corner 6 stone, I give myself really good overall win value. And this is the position I wanted, but it was not a second position. Like, you could never get this as a second position player. It's a really good third position player, 4th position player placement. I think this is the easiest like win condition placements on the map. You build over to this 311, you get yourself a really good wheat option. So yeah, that leaves me with my my second choice, which was here. I basically got everything I wanted. It's just going to be relatively low production, I think. I would say the 8-3 with a port would be nice. You're talking about this port here. Issue with this is that I would be racing red, who likely also wants the port, and they have relatively good ways to get there, because I would need it to build to here, and red could beat me there if they wanted to. We're going to call this a hybrid all-wheat sheep strategy almost. By the time we get down to this 3-6, we'll be producing a decent amount of wood, minimal amount of wood, which will give us the ability to turn that wood into something. I think we have the best all-wheat sheep setup. Oh, no, we don't. I think red probably has the best all-wheat sheep setup. Yeah, we settle on the ports. We settle here, 311, settle here, 2-1. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we don't settle here, 2-1 anymore. That's fine. We'll settle here on the 9-4. That's just as good. I don't like that from Orange at all. Orange is a 29% win rate player. They've won one of their placement games so far by the looks of it. Hard to say what their actual win rate is. Wow, black building 2 roads early and going for this 9. So that puts a lot of pressure on red now. I would like to trade one of my wheats for a sheep, and just to get a dev card set up. I'm not going to trade my wood. Damn. Okay. We have a city ready to go. It's very likely to prop on this next turn. There it is. On next turn, I didn't mean literally next dice roll. I meant like by the time I get to play my cards. Okay. 9, 6, 2, 10, 2, 5. Production says that this is my best position for a city. So we'll go here. I almost feel like getting to here might be a priority. But brick is going to be very hard to come by. I think orange and red are going to be very willing to trade their brick. And black is generating very low value bricks. Could be hard. Devs will definitely be the way to go here to get our roads going. Black's using a knight. What was black going to use their knight on? My 6? That would be the wrong thing to do. Black should be using the knight on the 5 brick. And then they get the placement value. I don't think they're going to do that though. They put it on the 10. It's kind of similar idea, but the wrong place, in my opinion. I think they've done that because of Red City. But I think that if you blocked this 5 brick, you basically stop orange and red from developing. And you then control brick. This because you bring everyone to your slow pace. So I think if I was black, I would have put it on the 5 here. Wow, 3 for 1? No, don't take that. That's crazy from red. Red is coming for the 2-to-1 port. 2 sheeps. 2 sheeps. Let's see if I can trade this for anything. If they say no to that, I will just probably 4 for 1 it into brick and build towards my 3-to-1 port now that I have the city. I don't want that. Yeah, I think I turn this into brick and I just get to my 3-to-1 port. This 4 is very active. I would love to build on this 9-4-3, but I just haven't had the resources to do it yet. 1 wheat. The wheat man. Offering brick for wood. I mean, I would love to have offered brick for wood. All right. 2 stones, not a bad thing. Where do I move the robber to? I think I move it onto red's 5. What does red have? Red has 6 cards. They have a lot of wheat. I know that for sure. What does orange have? Orange has a brick. And they only have 2 cards. So it is a 50-50. Okay, let's see if I can trade this for what I want it to. Okay, we'll just leave it there. Black now has the robber. They're going to move it on to the 10 wood again. They've clearly identified the 10 wood as a problem tile. Now there's 2 cities on it. So, makes sense. It's a shame though, because I do think that this 5 brick is kind of the key to slowing down red a little. I have 2 choices to make here, guys. If I roll another 5, do I build a city? I feel like I do. If I have a 5, I build a city, right? I have to. It's just to get rid of the cards. It's not ideal though. I kind of would like to have the port first. Orange just got a tree. There it is. Let's see what I can trade for sheep. Obviously, I'm just going to 4-to-1 it if they say no. So that's just the importance of paying a bit of attention to like card count plus stuff. Why I'm the target all the time. Sorry, you just had low cards and what I wanted. Okay. We have another city ready to go. Would I be willing to move win-loss to the top right in the blue? You know, it feels like there's no really good position for it because I'm blocking everything, aren't I? I guess I could do this. It's just I'll block my own trade window. I could always just... I could put it on the webcam. The reason was just you had what I needed. But like I said, red is scary. And they The one to slow down. Orange is being a bit of a whinger right now. Red's saying I'm not scary when he's on 6 points, 2 cities, 2 settlements. Has 6s, 5s, 8s. A wood port now with... it's crazy. I'm not scary. I can't offer this, man. Oh, you know what? I actually will take that. That's a crazy value offer for me. It's my turn next. I'm on 7 cards. I might roll wheat anyway. I can now build onto this 4 to 9. They have a pretty face. That's hilarious. I've never heard that as a thing before. All right. Come on, guys. Someone give me something, please. All right. I better build over here regardless. I better trade that into that. And let's buy a dev card. A Monopoly. So now I need to be tracking what is the most produced resource over the last couple of rounds, so that my Monopoly can have the most value. So 1, 2, 3 stone, 3 sheep, 4 sheep. There's a lot of sheep. It looks like sheep is kind of the big resource right now, unless it starts getting traded for things. Also brick. Seems to be a lot of brick out there. The roads are being built, so it's hard to say. Yeah, okay. It is going to be brick, I think. Is the best mono right now. Especially after Red just gave 8 sheep away. Ooh, stone. Stone gives me a city and potentially a settlement as well. It has to be stone. Just because it's so valuable. Do I build here or do I build here? $9.4 versus 10. It's basically the same thing, but what do I care more about? Do I care more about having slightly more wheat and sheep, or do I care about having slightly more? I don't care about having tree, but I could go for longest road. There's also the 2 here, but it's so low. I'm not even really considering it. This makes the 4 block potential in the future more so than my 5 would be. I think I would prefer to have this here. The reason being is because if I put it here, I think players are more likely to want to solo block my 5. But if I place it here, they will block this, which will hurt red in the long run. And that's good for me. I'm on 6 points. Longest road is going to be a thing I go for. Immediately, the block onto the 4. Blocking red's only wheat source. Kind of important. That was good. Good thought. I think that was really good consideration. That's a lot of sheep. What would I like to roll right now? I haven't even started building army. And that's sad to think about. Largest army is really important, man. I'm so glad that Black still considers red more of a threat than me. As he should. Okay, we can buy a dev card now. Do I block red's 8 or do I block their stone? Or do I block their wood? I think I block their stone. It holds everyone back a bit over there. Oh, wow, a year of plenty. Not really what I wanted. I think I wanted to start getting knights, but I think I just need to longest road here before Black does. I could city. I think I'll keep this year a plenty for brick though, but a city would get me closer to a victory if I am generating more resources. It's tough, man. So many like things to think about. Okay, well that's a city. That means I need 1 more point with longest road. That's a lot of brick right out there. I might be able to trade some wheat for brick here. I feel like orange and red want brick. And there's my last city. This could be win in hand by the time we get to the next turn. If not if that happens. Holy. Now that was not what we needed at all. Red with the longest road out of nowhere. Do I dev pile dig here? So I could Year of Plenty here. For to connect my roads, or I could Year of Plenty here to generate a dev card. Let's dev card. One night's not going to cut it, is it? A city gets me to 8 points. A VP. That is interesting. Okay. We'll leave it there. Okay. That's not good. I was kind of thinking I had potentially enough resources here to longest road. I was getting close to having enough resources to longest road off red. Not really, though. Monopoly. Monopoly is pretty good. Monopoly is really good. Monopoly gives me a lot of win conditions. Why did he steal from me there? Okay, that's okay. There's 7 sheep, 6 sheep even. There's some wheat. There's a lot of brick, I think. No, there's not. There's not a lot of brick. 535. I think a sheep mono here doesn't make sense. But it does because black has the sheep port. Okay. Give myself longest road potential. I was digging for a road builder. There's not been one used this game, I don't believe. I don't have any cards, so black can't steal from me, which means they're still holding back red, which is fantastic. 2 roads give me the win. And that's not enough for 2 roads. Who has brick? I think orange has brick, man. No, because they traded for brick, so they don't have brick. Does anyone have brick? Red. Black. Does black have brick? Black has brick. That's not brick. Would you like to trade me for the brick? Oh my goodness, black with the throw. GG. Woo! Oh dear, you hate to see it, but you love to be on top of it. Wow. That's a tilter for red right there. Hey, these placements are looking pretty good. We're guaranteed a 40% win rate coming out of the 10 placements. That's crazy. But GG either way, guys. That was great. Great game.